Hello friends, in this video we are going to discover the top 10 coldest countries in the world 2024. Earth is a varied and intriguing planet, with temperatures ranging from cold tundras to scorching deserts. Certain nations enjoy year-round warmth, while others face bitterly cold weather that poses problems for both the environment and the people who live there. The coldest countries in the world in 2024 are countries with the amazing lowest temperatures ever recorded. One thing about these countries is that the cold weather varies from place to place with the countries. All these countries' coldness is most experienced during the winter. Kindly make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon before we start this video about the 10 coldest countries in the world 2024. Now let's dig deeper into each of the top 10 coldest countries in the world. Number 10. Norway. Norway's average winter temperature is -6.8 degrees Celsius, however, circumstances can vary greatly. Snowfall is typical in Oslo, and the mean temperatures are barely below freezing. Winters in Finnmark, Troms, Trøndelag, and eastern Norway may be bitterly cold and snowy. Warm air masses are known as tropical, whilst cold air masses are described as polar or Arctic. Norway is surrounded by cold air masses from Greenland and Russia, which contribute to the country's extreme cold. For this country remains one of the top coldest countries in the world in 2024. From October 23 to April 23, the snowy season lasts 6 months, with a typical 31-day liquid equivalent snowfall of at least 0.1 inches. During the 31 days leading up to January 16, the most snow fell, including an estimated average liquid equivalent amount of 0.9 inches. Number 9. Iceland. As one might assume given the country's name, Iceland can be quite cold. It varies according to where you are in Iceland. It is still among the coldest countries in the world in 2024. Some parts of the country are significantly cooler than others. The mean temperature in the southern region of Iceland all through the winter is approximately 32 degrees Fahrenheit 0 degrees Celsius alongside the shore, but it becomes colder as you go higher, and some days it drops much below that. If you're in northern Icelandic in the winter, the temperature can drop to -22 degrees Fahrenheit -30 degrees Celsius, however, it's normally slightly around zero. The weather is really cold, but at the same time, it is not all unpleasant always. On a bright and chilly night, the northern lights, aurora borealis, are best seen. Number 8. Canada. Winnipeg, Manitoba, experiences the coldest winters, unlike any other large Canadian city. It has the lowest average temperature of any city in the world. Winnipeg is also the Canadian city with the coldest winters, with temperatures as low as -30 degrees Celsius, -22 degrees Fahrenheit, and with the fewest days above freezing. Some prairie cities, as well as a few cities in Ontario and Quebec, fill out the top 10 coolest cities in Canada in the winter. During the winter, daytime highs in Canada's coldest cities average below -4 degrees Celsius, 25 degrees Fahrenheit. During the winter, nightly lows in 10 Canadian cities averages well below -13 degrees Celsius 8.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Number 7. Estonia. January and February are the coldest months, with low temperatures as low as -35 degrees Celsius on certain nights. The lowest temperature ever recorded was -43.5 degrees Celsius. In fact, during the day, the average temperature is under freezing, 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit, for extended periods of time. Snowstorms that occur are caused by cyclones. Estonia is occasionally affected by the sea, resulting in greater snowfall. Absolutely, this country is among the most chill countries in the world today. For the period of October 26 to April 13, the snowy season runs for well over 5 months, which have a minimum of 1 inch snowfall falling on 31 days. Including a mean of snowfall that is 5.3 inches, January is the snowiest month in Tallinn, Estonia. Then again, April 13 to October 26 is the year's snow-free season that lasts for more than 6 months. Number 6. Finland. The lowest temperature ever recorded in this country is -51.5 degrees Celsius -60.7 degrees Fahrenheit on January 28, 1999, in Kittilä, Finland. Finland's winter may last anywhere from 3 to 7 months, based on where you are in the land, but it is always cold, dark, and snowy. However, these characteristics do not interfere with daily living in this country. Regardless of how cold it is or how much snow has fallen, Finns will always go to school or work in the morning. It is one of the coldest countries in 2024. Winter temperatures range between -45 degrees Celsius to -50 degrees Celsius in eastern Finland and Lapland, -35 degrees Celsius to -45 degrees Celsius in other parts of the country, and -25 degrees Celsius to -35 degrees Celsius across islands and coastal areas. June, July, and August are the warmest months in Finland. July is generally the hottest month. Summer temperatures in southern Finland average around 20 degrees Celsius, whereas northern Finland averages around 15 degrees Celsius. Number 5. Mongolia. Between the months of November through March, the average temperature almost everywhere in the land is less than zero, while April and October are near to that figure too. For several years, -40 degrees Celsius winter nights are frequent, and the lowest recorded temperature was -55 degrees Celsius in Lake Ovs. Summer temperatures within the Gobi Desert may reach +40 degrees Celsius, while in Ulaanbaatar, they can reach +33 degrees Celsius. This country has an unusual continental climate, with really harsh winters that can hit -30 degrees Celsius, but summers are warm, especially in the Gobi Desert, due to its high altitude and remote location from any sea. It is often known as the Blue Sky Country. Certainly, it is one of the coldest countries in the world that its temperatures hardly ever get beyond -16 degrees Celsius in January, in some parts of the land. Number 4. Kazakhstan. Winter begins in November with constant snowfall in the north of the nation and may continue for up to 5 months, that is, from November till March. The snow accumulation can be up to 30 centimeters deep. January is Kazakhstan's coldest month. The coldest temperatures are found in the northeast, with frosts that can approach -54 degrees Celsius, while temperatures in the south seldom drop below -30 degrees Celsius. It can be snowy throughout southern Kazakhstan during the winter, although it is not extreme. Snow sometimes has a light and pleasant flavor. In the winter, the mean temperature is -8 degrees Celsius, with some snow or precipitation. However, in comparison to the north, it is usually relatively warm. This country is undoubtedly one. Almaty is one of the country's cities that has become a popular winter sports destination for skiers, snowboarders, and other winter sports enthusiasts. It's a particular time of year in the city, which has acquired a reputation as one of the best winter destinations across the globe. Number 3. The United States. In terms of frigid weather, Alaska, unsurprisingly, exceeds many other U.S. states. This is because Alaska is thousands of miles nearer to the North Pole compared to other states in the U.S. Nonetheless, the coldest state in the other 48 states varies depending on the season. Based on statewide average temperatures, North Dakota leads the list of coldest states in the winter and fall. Maine is the coldest in the spring, and Wyoming is the coldest in the summer. Certain states are part of the top 10 chilliest places in the country. Maine, Vermont, Montana, and Wyoming are all frigid all year through. Other states rank in the top 10 most ice-cold states throughout each season except summer. Temperatures of -70 degrees Fahrenheit, -56.7 degrees Celsius, are rare in other parts of the USA, but they have been documented in Alaska on many occasions. Number 2. Greenland. On December 22, 1991, at an automatic weather station in Greenland, a temperature of -69.6 degrees Celsius -93.3 degrees Fahrenheit was recorded. World Meteorological Organization, WMO, now recognized the temperature as the coldest temperature measure in Northern Hemisphere in 2021, after 30 years since it was initially recorded. In June, July, and August, the average temperature in almost all of the towns over Greenland stays below 50 degrees Fahrenheit plus 10 degrees Celsius, while from November to April, most areas are below freezing temperature. Summer temperatures in Greenland are frequently warmer than you may think due to the reduced humidity. Winter temperatures are not as cold around the coastlines, especially in the middle and south. It is only in the months of July and August that the mean temperature daily rise above freezing, with temperatures hovering around 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius, in June. This country is one of the coldest countries in the world in 2024, and even in the summer, it can snow in the Arctic climatic zone. In Nuuk, Greenland, on January 5, 2022, the lowest temperature measure is minus 13 degrees Celsius in the afternoon. Number 1. Russia. In fact, the winters here are quite lengthy. Temperatures can reach dangerously high levels in some parts of the land. In most years during the winter, it is minus 47 C, minus 53 F, in Yakutsk, Russia. Yakutsk is the coldest city on Earth. The weather is not like that measured temperature throughout the country. From September, the weather starts becoming colder by the day. The months of November through March are often the coldest. During the winter, however, it usually only gets truly cold, 25 C or 13 F, for a couple of weeks. Certainly, this country is the coldest country in the world. All through the rest of the year, temperatures range from plus 5 to minus 10 degrees Celsius, 41 to 14 degrees Fahrenheit, with many days hovering around 0 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit. During the winter, there is often a lot of snow, except for some years' winter, which seems untypical low snowy all over the world. The first snowfall is usually pleasant, but after a few months, it becomes irritating. Moreover, due to the fact that most apartment complexes lack indoor garages in Russia, many Russians usually begin their day with a 10 to 15-minute exercise digging cars out of the snowdrift. You can watch the following video. Even so, snow is not the only main issue there. Another serious issue is a lack of sunlight. By the time it sunsets in October, Russians will not see it again until late March. However, the sky is cloudy almost all of the time, therefore, it gets dark fairly early. At 9 a.m. in the morning, it is still night in the winter. So, which is your favorite countries among the top 10 coldest countries in the world 2024? Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this. Post your favorite countries among the top 10 coldest countries in the world 2024 in the comments below. I'd love to read them and I'm sure others would too.